I'm Esnart Bwanali. I'm from Mwanza district near Iqhawe. I have a kid, named him Hope. He's a boy, he's now 7 years old. I'm only child from my parents. I was married some years ago when I was 21, 22 years. That's how I got a child. But we divorced because of other issues. My husband is still staying in South Africa, but I'm still here in Malawi. He preferred to work there in South Africa, but I prefer to stay here, my lovely home, my home heart of Africa, Malawi. After I got married in 2007, in 28, I prefer to go back to school. Then my husband said no to me. I don't have to go back to school for his own reason, but I wish and I fight for it. And then in 2012, I went back to school, my secondary level, and then I passed in 2015. In 2016, I go to university, 2 years in diploma. I finished in 2017 in community development. Yeah, now I'm working with Hygiene Malawi here in Malawi, in Iqhawe district, part of southern part of Malawi. My dream started in 2007. I dreamed to work with people, like helping people, like working in WFP or something. But before that, I was dreaming to become a truck driver, actually, like taxi driver, whatsoever, because I feel like always men, it's always men who drive trucks. But I once heard that there's a certain woman who drives a truck, so I become interesting to be one of it. But now my dream is to have something new, like having my orphanage when I get money, like maybe having 20 kids to my orphanage. I want to work with people who is vulnerable, like who are aged, who can't help from themselves, like people living with HIV and AIDS. You know, nowadays people who are living with HIV, they feel like they are vulnerable. They can't participate in any other activities in other villages because, I don't know, but I like to. And that's my dream, to build my own orphanage. This happens especially in vulnerable areas, like remote areas, like here in Iqhawe. Their culture, it's only husband who have power to do things. Women here in Iqhawe, they don't have power. But in other areas, women have power. But here in Iqhawe, most of the husbands, they have more power than women. So we are empowering these women to have also power, so they can make their own decision. They can have their ambition. They can have their own, what can I say? They can have their own power to do anything, like business, whatsoever, having job, going back to school. I'm working with the go-go girls. These women are young women. They take pregnancy while they are young. Others, they get married while they are 10 years. Others, they got married where they are 15, 14 years. They are young, maybe because of poverty, I don't know. I work with them to empower them in knowledge of business, hygiene. I'm hoping and I'm very sure that these women will become one of me, because they're now able to understand the importance of going back to school. They want to go back to school, like making their life better, having their dreams. I can tell my fellow women that if they get married, doesn't mean they ends there. They can still have their dreams. They can fulfill their dreams in however they wanted to fulfill it.
Never, 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 never give it up. All you're moving forward. Never, 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 never give it up. Never, 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 never give it up. Never, 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 never give it up.